Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan.
My name is Carter Nolan.
Welcome back to episode 8 of Andor Reactions. We do have live reactions coming up.
Of course.
Good episode, great episode, honestly. Before we go any further, let's talk first. Let's not get into spoiler territory yet. I'm just going to tell you a spoiler-free thing of this episode, just quickly. Because we know, it's late, we all got places to be.
It's recorded.
Most of them being in bed. But anyway, yeah, this episode really starts to build. It's starting to build. It's built its official second arc, I'd say, for the A plot, or I guess the third arc if you want to count the first 3 episodes of one, the next 3, and then the next 2. It works really well. Like the set pieces, I find this one more engaging than the filler episodes are more engaging than the 2 prior filler episodes, being 4 and 5.
Yeah.
There's a prison setting that is more interesting than Aldani.
Yeah.
Just simple as that.
And it's funny because when you get there, you just see this kind of just barely sticking out of the water, and it looks big. But then when they actually show them all lined up, that's where you get a real big idea of
It gives you a sense of scale.
It gives you scale, yeah.
But yeah, before we go any further now, here's your spoiler warning. And before we go any further, this video is sponsored. Check it out because it could help you.
Do you hate when you can't find your preferred sports betting site?
Bet 99! Bet 99! Caramba! Caramba! Spreads? This doesn't look like cool bets. Betway! Betway! Ah, it's a spider!
Well, that is a problem no longer. With BetStamp, you have access to all your favorite betting websites all on one platform. Just pick the game and select the best money line to ensure you make the most for every bet you make. To take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity, make sure you download BetStamp from the App Store or use the link in the description below and use referral code NHP to let them know you're coming from us and you're saving money. Now, without further ado, let's get back to the video.
Yeah, so let's get into this now. Also, do get their app. Their app is actually very helpful.
Good.
But yes, let's go into this. So, the first thing that we have to talk about is, should we just show our first reaction right off the bat?
Sure.
The floor, my friend, is a dangerous place.
And hopefully one you wanted to have answered very often, but...
Oh! What the fuck is that? What? Ah! So, this is funny. So, first off, when they made them take their shoes off, I was like, I've seen this history lesson.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Also, one thing that I found interesting, Imperial Guards got drip. I just saw the orange, what looked like...
What are those?
Basketball shoes.
What are those?
And I was like, what are they wearing? And then I was like, oh, it's because,
He's
Florida.
got joggers!
Exactly.
But no, honestly, it's such an intriguing thing too, because you'd think that if they could have this, why wouldn't everyone in the Death Star be built with these type of, you know what I mean? Feel like an easy way. It's like, what happened to that dude that invaded the Death Star? Oh, you mean the guy writhing on the floor in pain? Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a lot. Also, I gotta say this, I don't even know the character's name, but seeing Andy Serkis without any, effects was great. Reaction here.
My name is Kino Loy. I'm the...
Hey!
The 49 men in this room answer to me.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah! Yeah, like that has it's a reaction upon itself. Also worth noting, Yularen was in this episode again. He didn't do a lot, but he doesn't have to. Him being there builds on his character.
Yeah. And one little thing that I feel like many people will gloss over was, I don't know who that Imperial officer was or whatever who used that the weapon on the floor for the first time in front of Andor. But he was like, man, top-notch performance.
Like, I've been actually,
wow.
It's funny. So we talk about how the Empire is like Nazis in space, and I went back and I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I'm getting the same vibes off of the officers. Like, they've had enough. They're just going off. So yeah. Also, so there's a couple like the interacting in the prison's interesting and actually kind of enjoyable. Like it's honestly, I don't know how to describe it. It's like calming, like seeing all of the productivity.
It's you
how
seeing
it's
the
made.
productivity, yeah, how it's made. Star Wars, but it's seeing how different each of the prisoners interpret prison and how they kind of react. And we'll get more into that.
And speaking of which, it says here on our charts that the next thing we have to review is a murder. What the frick? Suicide, to be correct. But the man just stands there, and so the floor is hot. The floor, they literally. I made a joke.
Lava.
I made a joke with the floor being lava, and then they did it, and I went, like he just goes.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the night, and it was very much deliberate, and
it's so fucked, which is also like fucked up too, especially because no disrespect, like I might get some flack for this. The prison experience is not that bad
for what I'd expect.
Like they get fried once. They get fried once if they're in last. For the competitive things. Yeah. But like after that.
Yeah, but no, literally, it was one of those things that the part that almost surprised me is after he got basically, fried, and was...
I don't want to smell that.
He was out of that, yeah. Well, that's in the reaction.
Sure!
They heard that. But is that, they don't even, like, get rid of the body. They just leave him there.
Yeah.
They just leave him there, go back on, turn the floor on. Guys, continuing getting fried. Like, it's...
Like, they had a stew.
Oh, boy.
They had a stew brewing. And then the final reaction.
Because we kind of got to see some of the other plot line continue, and we're kind of seeing where that's going now.
And yes, those were great. Cyril Karn is great again. The final reaction, though, is so goddamn Guerrera! Action here. Segre Milo. Oh! Yes! Yes! You know what this means!
Saw.
Yes!
There we go!
Woo! That's why he's the GOAT! Great. It's great to see him. And yeah, he's a pain in the ass. Love that.
There's one interesting thing you pointed out about why Saw was more stubborn here to have his mind changed.
Yeah, so they mention this guy that wants to meet with him, and he mentions and he makes the mistake. Saw immediately recognized the guy as a former separatist. And I literally said, I'm like, that's not gonna fly after what happened with his sister. So yeah, no, he not so politely declines. But yeah, no, honestly, let's get to this episode was great. This episode was great. Honestly, I don't want to keep us any longer than we have to.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel and this is your first time. Please subscribe. We'd appreciate that. Comment your thoughts on the episode below. We answer all the comments, so please do. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
How did my father die?
Like a panther.